women do not necessarily know what they want from life. They're also made that way. Now, I know older women will argue with that, and like, fair enough. But my point is, right, you don't have a lot of time. You don't get, 50 years to figure out what your life is about. You get 25 or maybe 30, right? But if you don't have it sorted, if you don't have the social side of your life, and women have a lot of power in marriage. Women have a lot of power when they have a family. Women like having a lot of power in that situation. They do well with it, right? It's a great strength. The way women can handle tons of tasks, like it's a very, very good role for her. Like, she's suited to it, right? But they don't necessarily know what they want. As young girls, like, they don't know what makes them happy. They certainly don't know what's good for them, right? I mean, one of my fundamental axioms is that men know things about women that women do not know about themselves, and women know things about men that men don't know about themselves. That's part of the game of cat and mouse that we play, right? Trying to get attention from your partner and being interesting. In general, women are a lot less interested in you than you think. That just goes across the board, right? Men think women are more interested than they actually are, right? A lot of women are fairly indifferent unless you really stir them up. And various things stir women up, and various women like to be stirred up more than others. But in general, right, your task as a young man to get attention from women, to find ways to be interesting to women, the best thing you can do with that instinct is to make sure that you're doing worthwhile.
For the last 25 years or more, young men have heard a lot of crazy advice. Almost none of it good, most of it harmful. The trend was always toward greater acceptance of effeminacy. Look around you. How's that working in your world? The simple fact is there are problems only men can solve. That means the world is waiting for you to step up and get your shit together. Your reward is a life of meaning and achievement beyond anything you currently imagine, including wealth, friendships, female attention, respect. There's no currency of greater value. I set off to explore the world when I was 24 years old, and I haven't been off the road since. I've been lucky. I'm a 4-time national champion. I studied medicine with a mentor in the forest of Central America and got hired at top hospitals like Cleveland Clinic. I went to sea with a mentor, built my own boat, and lived on the water for 5 years, all because of mentors. When I needed mechanical skills, I found a mentor. When I became a writer for a major publisher, I hired mentors, selling $40 million in under 3 years. Because mentors give you the ultimate edge, and you're going to need it. If you're young, your biggest obstacles are confusion, distraction, and inexperience. Fortunately, there are solutions that give you power to move forward with clarity and focus. That's why you need to know about Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s. Young Men's Mentoring for the 2020s is a one-on-one and group coaching mentorship where you and I and a couple of guys talk about things important to you. I even host live events at my Caribbean headquarters and my jungle hideout in Guatemala, where I lived for 10 years to study ancient healing practices. Each week I have a story and a lesson to share, but you get priority to ask me anything. It could be about family, money, an idea you have for your life or business, women, and the dangers of dealing with young women today. Each month you'll hear from an expert who will talk about the fast path to things like financial security, business development, so you can learn and earn from anywhere. This is the stage in your life where you choose whether you're going to be a man or continue on your path to slavery. If you're seeing this message, you can count yourself lucky, but only if you take action. You will not get a better opportunity in life than the one right in front of you right now today. Join Young Men's Mentoring for 1 month for just $49, and I'll see you on the inside.
Things to get attention. In other words, it's one thing if you get attention because you're like I don't know, I always think of these jerk-offs on the internet who walk around with their shirts off, and it looks very gay to me, but I'm sure some women appreciate that, or some women really get into that. So maybe you get attention because, you're super rock hard and you hit the gym and you look super jacked up and buff, right? And that's okay. If you're not fit, get fit, right? Guys who care about that too much seem very dumb to me, but I don't know that it's like it's not a great long-term reason, right, to be focused on that to get women's attention. In other words, can you dance with her? Can you talk to her about something important? Can you talk to her about something from the classics that would be relevant to like all of human history? Because she doesn't have anybody else talking to her about those things, right? If you grasp something deeper about life and you have a little more refinement and you develop the kind of skills and, right, your confidence with women will come from your competence in the kind of, I call them competencies, core competencies, that all men, really, if you're gonna have a successful life, you better know about these 10 competencies. That's why I did a free book on them. You can check it out. There's a link below this video. Get the free book. And then I like to talk about these things with other young men to try to clarify the kind of challenges that you're up against, the things that you're facing today as a young guy, It's a very unique moment in history. I was aware, at least part of the time, right? I became aware as a young man what situation men and women were in. And I'll tell you plenty of stories. So check it out. We do a weekly call. You can ask me anything. We talk about all kinds of fun stuff. Anything from money making to how to become a good investor. You want to learn that early in life. It's not a bad skill, right? Focus on your financial health long before you become really reliant on it. Figure out how to make money. The best investment you can ever make is making money for yourself, right? If you get better and better at that, right, you have all the investment knowledge that you need. Knowing where to park money, and that's the easy part. It's making money that requires your focus. We talk about health, but not just health like stay fit, not just like get your ass in the gym and don't be a little boy in our town, we call him Bloblo, right? Don't be Bloblo, okay? Figure out how to surf, like do stuff that makes you fit, right? Live a fit kind of healthy lifestyle, but also I like to talk about healing. If you understand something about how to help other people heal, you will be very, very valuable to everybody around you. So could you pick up that skill, right? These are the kind of life skills that just make your life absolutely worth living and really, really enjoyable. That's my Young Men's Mentoring. You can check it out at the link below. And send me an email, do you agree with what I'm saying? Am I too judgmental on women? Am I too cold-hearted? Am I not woke enough, right? Et cetera, et cetera. I want to hear also who disagrees or who agrees or who has other comments to make on this, okay? That's enough out of me. Thanks very much. Young Men's Mentoring, don't leave home without it.